What happened to Nindi Noro? Not too long ago, Nindi Noro was touted as the golden boy of President William Ruto's camp, a rising star, a possible 2027 deputy president pick, and a key cog in the ruling party's political machinery. Fast forward to today, and the very same man is now rumored to be walking in the thin line between power and political oblivion.
Nataka kusema hivi kwa Ndindi Noro. Tunakuonea 18 kama tunakuona driving mirror. We cannot trust because you are the one who created this problem. Wewe ndio ulianzia hii shida.
Just hours ago, Nyoro was unceremoniously ousted as the chairperson of the Budget and Appropriation Committee, a move orchestrated by National Assembly Majority Whip Sylvanus Osoro, under the guise of fairness, inclusivity, and a national outlook.
This list that you see today here would not come here the same as it was yesterday. Because any name that you touch from this angle, it must affect a particular angle. And we did not really look at, when we were coming up, Honorable Speaker, with this list, we didn't look at this, what people could imagine perhaps that, you know, political pronunciations outside there, you know, political persuasions. It was basically on political affiliations, if you are Kenya Kwanza, like the standing order provides, or Azimio coalition. It was also on the question of gender. It was also on the question of regional balance, because you really can't have two or three, for example, the committee, Honorable Speaker, that really had a lot of interest, the committee, or the budget and appropriation. I mean, over 90 members showed interest, Honorable Speaker, to be members of the Budget and Appropriation Committee, which wasn't very, very easy, Honorable Speaker. It wasn't very, very, very easy. I mean, 90, yet the provision of the standing order only provides for 27, Honorable Speaker. So the only way one can balance such, Honorable Speaker, is through coming up with a formula. And that formula, as I've said, Honorable Speaker, is the regional issue, the question of gender, the question of political affiliation, and negotiations and counter negotiations, Honorable Speaker. So this hasn't been very easy.
But in the high-stakes game of Kenyan politics, such polite explanations often mask deeper political machinations. The whispers from the corridors of power are much more intriguing. Was this a calculated purge against anyone daring to align with former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, the man whose mere presence at State House seems to cause more unease than comfort?
Let it never come out there for political reasons that, you know, perhaps the leadership is going to have so-and-so appointed as chair, so-and-so ejected as chair. I mean, those powers are not a preserve of the House leadership, Honorable Speaker.
Nyoro's demotion may be the headline, but he wasn't the only casualty in what appears to be a well-planned political cleansing. Githunguri MP Gathoni wa Muchomba, another perceived Gachagua ally, also lost her chairmanship of the Constitutional Oversight and Implementation Committee, conveniently reassigned to the far less influential Members' Services Committee. This coincidence is raising eyebrows, especially among those who had already been warning of an imminent purge targeting pro-Gachagua legislatures.
And more specifically to President William Ruto and his UDA party, we actually feel as a leadership from especially Mount Kenya region and generally the people who support Rigathi Gachagua, it is very unfair that he wants to push every one of us, including those who support him, out of government. We have seen the way committees have been reconstituted in Parliament, and we actually feel that if indeed the problem was Rigathi Gachagua, why is he punishing a whole community? Why is he punishing a whole region? Case on point, every seat that belonged initially to Mount Kenya has been taken to other regions of the country. He has his own sycophants from Mount Kenya. Why would he not take them and give them the positions that have been vacated by those that he feels are not in support of his administration? We had the chairmanship of the Committee on Land, which was given to myself, Senator for Nyandarua. It has been given to now the Senator for Mombasa, from ODM. We had the chairmanship of the Committee on Transport, that was given to the Senator of Kiambu, Senator Karongo Adhangwa. It has now been taken to Migori, Senator Eddie Okech.
But when did the rain start beating Ndindi Noro? It all traces back to the Finance Bill 2024, expected to stand in unwavering support for the president, Nyoro instead chose an unusual strategy: absence. His failure to appear during the bill's vote raised few eyebrows but wasn't enough to sound the alarm. However, when he once again went missing in action during Gachagwa's impeachment vote, the gloves came off.
We must sanitize the Parliament of the Republic of Kenya. We must sanitize the National Assembly, the committees of Parliament, the leader of majority jameni, the committees of Parliament azikae vizuri. Before we go to recess in December, Kimani ichungwa na wale viongozi wengine katika bunge ya kitaifa. The committees of Parliament, we need to reconstitute those committees so that we can be able to align the leadership of committees of the National Assembly so that they can be able to deliver the mandate of the National Assembly to the people of the Republic of Kenya. Kuna wengine hapo machairman hapo lazima wakwende. There are some chairmen of committee katika mbunge yetu ya kitaifa lazima wangolewe, wengine wakalie hizo viti ili tuweze kuleta the policies and laws which can save the Republic of Kenya, which can steer the development and steer clear the suffering ya watu wa Kenya.
For the president's inner circle, this was not just an absence. It was an act of political defiance. The conclusion: Nyoro had switched camps. A once loyal foot soldier was now a suspected sympathizer of Gachagwa's rebellion.
Please take your work seriously. If you do not, we have another 280 members who can take those positions. Do the honorable thing. If you don't have time for the House, just do the honorable thing. And you know, we're in this season, the season Junet Mohammed calls the season of impeachment. I am not encouraging anyone to impeach anyone. But if need be, please impeach these chairs and their vice chairs if they can't be in the House. Please impeach them. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
In the blink of an eye, a man once whispered about as Ruto's natural political heir became public enemy number one. The call for his resignation from key parliamentary positions grew louder. And though Nyoro has neither confirmed nor denied his ties to Gachagua, his removal as chairperson has only strengthened speculations that the government has undeniable intelligence on his political leanings.
We want to give a warning to President William Ruto and his UDA party. We hear that this purge is going on even to the National Assembly. As you reconstitute the committees in the National Assembly, even the people that you don't agree with, get other people from the same region, because you have your own people, you have your own sycophants. There are people who have not committed any sin. If standing with our own man, Rigathi Gachagua, was a sin, there are many other people who never stood with him. There are many people who have voted yes for the finance bill. There are other people who have voted yes to remove Rigathi Gachagua. Why can't you give them these seats? You cannot, the power that you have to appoint and have people in leadership positions is not the votes that you shall get in 2027. It's the votes that you got in 2022.
And if you need further proof that this was a purge, look no further than those who are set to replace Nyoro and his fellow outcasts. Loyalists whose political survival is tied to singing praises for the president, come rain, come sunshine. For now, Nyoro remains a member of the Budget and Appropriation Committee, at least until the members meet in 7 days to elect a new chair. But in Kenyan politics, a week is an eternity. And one thing is certain, the political winds are shifting fast. And we really don't know what will happen to Nindi Noro after this.